Hello everyone, welcome back to Imperium Universalis. It is episode 3 where we are playing as Persia. Currently we are embroiled in a war with Babylon. I personally, or rather Cyrus the Great, Cyrus II, Kurash, is personally leading the conquest of Suziani. I'm still undecided, or rather ignorant as to what the proper pronunciation is. I'm going to go with Suziani. We are currently conquering Suziani, and looking back at episode 2, I was a little bit indecisive with my military movements, so I was kind of spazzing out all over the place. I would like to be more decisive this episode, and since we are raiding a lot, I think we can support some additional troops. I may have to use citizens because I don't want to deplete my manpower too much. Although I can't say whether or not reinforcing citizens is at all possible, and whether, if it is possible, if you are able to avoid using your manpower. I cannot say, but I do know that I need to raise some more troops. It will raise my corruption ever so slightly. But I think we'll be alright if I were to raise it just a little bit more by 0.06. That is nearly another year of rooting out corruption. So 12 months by 3 is 36 gold. So we're essentially going to be paying 36 gold to raise these troops. To raise... Okay, I think we'll be fine. In comparison to raising regular troops. Okay, I can raise 6 citizen soldiers in the state of Persis. Persepolis is 4. Oh man, that's not confusing. Persis, Persepolis. Pasargadae. Carmania, we can do 4. Okay, so we'll go with Persis. That will be another year. Okay. 6 regiments of citizen soldiers have just been raised. What? With Cyrus? What in the fuck? Where did they spring out of? In the capital? Oh, I see. For some goddamn reason, they're all the way down here. I suppose Organa is the capital of Persis, perhaps? Anyway, we'll let these guys get up to... Oh, there we go. Foreign contacts. Increasing our diplomatic reputation. Build roads in Thospis. That will increase base production. Okay, we can do that at some point. Thospis seems to be... I keep seeing Thospis pop up, the name, that is. So, I don't know, I assume it must be important in one way or another. I guess we will find out. Alright, these 6,000 men are going to head to... Let's go Asperdana. And by the time... Actually, no. You know what? We'll have them recuperate in Kora, and then they can besiege Mezambria. And eventually we should be able to form up and help out our Median overlords with the Babylonians in the north. Because if we... Oh, a great feast. Okay, this is not bad at all. National unrest, -3. We will... feast until... So we're gonna feast for an entire year, essentially. We're gonna be fat as fuck! That's alright. So, I'm a little concerned. It's already been 3 years. We are in... What would it be? 556 BC. And we have yet to really consider going to war with the Medians. I feel like we're going to miss Cyrus the Great's targets already. But then, you know... Having said that, I don't think Cyrus had to deal with a war with the goddamn Babylonians this early. A member of the council, again, a member of the council of our ruler has proven utterly naive. Okay, so it is fucking Mardunia again. I have to say, this fucking guy keeps coming up. Mardunia could very well be an absolute idiot, and it seems to be the case. So, we are going to kill him. And I want to see if another advisor would come up. Teispes could potentially be an alright advisor. He is an armor smith, which will reduce our damage received, but I can't imagine that being as useful as our previous advisor. Okay. Thanks to the slaves who work on the fields, we have gathered more grain than ever before. Change slaves, negative 1,000. Gain 1 base manpower in Pasargadai. Change food supplies with 25. Okay. So, at the moment, we have 300 food, which is about 150 less than we had previously. So, I can only assume we are actually expending food. We might have to import food just to be safe. I'm going to say so. Oh god. I didn't notice this. We just lost 2,000, 3,000 men because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's form up in Orbatus. We'll bring in the... No, we'll leave these guys behind as reinforcements. Hopefully we are able to form up before the Babylonians arrive. It is the Spears of Marduk under Neriglissar of Babylon. I'm pretty sure Neriglissar is actually the king at the moment. Let's see, Babylon. King Neriglissar of Babylon. So we could potentially put an end to the entire war right here if we kill this goddamn dickwad. Let's form up with our Sargatian allies. Okay, no, we're going to have to chase the king. And we're going to bring up our citizens to... Okay, we cannot traverse that wasteland. So we're going to bring up the citizens in the hopes that they could sway this battle if that were necessary. I'm not entirely sure if it were. Pretty sure... Well, actually, Neriglissar is actually not a bad general at all. Okay, let's head to Erebatus. Well, we're gonna have a... we have to cross this river. That's not great. But again, hopefully these citizen soldiers sway the battle. Okay, we have kicked the ever-loving shit out of the Babylonians. Man, Cyrus is absolutely nuts. But we are just hemorrhaging men. Luckily, though, we have slain far more Babylonians for every single man we lost. We have killed probably 2 Babylonians. Let's form up this army and pursue. If I could kill the fucking king, that would be amazing. We'll have to follow him all the way into Babylon, I guess. Which is going to be difficult due to all of the forts that are now in place. Man, yeah, we're still very much outnumbered. Okay, well, like, we can definitely take out the Susiani. I think if we sieged... Oh, unexpected amount of taxes. How do you have an unexpected amount of taxes? Okay. We could put it aside for bad times, invest it in culture and philosophy, or we could improve our government and administration. I'm gonna do that because I want as much admin power as possible. Okay, looks like... Oh god, the Sagartians just got... Oh my god, the Persian revolt. The Median rulers have been our overlords for too long. We have heard about Median nobles and generals who are unhappy with the current ruler of the Median Empire, who is no longer Astyages. I can't even recall his name. Artabatzarna of Spandiad. Okay, so this seems to be... This seems to be a script, so that we can actually follow in the footsteps of Kurash. But at the moment, we are, you know, embroiled in a war with the Babylonians, and I'm fairly certain we already had 100% liberty desire. Somehow, though, that has given us claims on Median provinces. I guess the idea here is we were supposed to go to war with the Medians, but this war with the Babylonians really fucked that up. And I have to say, if the Medians lose this war, I'm going to be pretty choked. I'm going to be pretty choked, because that means we can't actually absorb, you know, everything we deserve to absorb, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. So we just have to keep an eye on enemy troop movements. We don't want them to surprise us as they did last time. Yeah, now we have now we have claims against the Medians. God damn it, that's kind of annoying. If only we could have had a couple more years of peace. We wouldn't be having this problem right now. Alright, 210 men reinforcing per month. That is not nearly enough. Okay, we're going to try to siege down some of these provinces before moving on. Especially Erzan. The more we siege now, the less we'll have to do later, quite obviously. Sort of self-evident, but that will just free us up to counter any sort of troop movements going on. It looks like the Babylonians are coming to drop the hammer. Oh my god, there's like 30... Oh boy. There are a hell of a lot of Babylonians coming. 30,000 by the looks of it. Okay, we're going to return to Korra in the hopes that we can get our 6,000 reinforcements. I may have to raise more citizen soldiers. Can I, like, peace out of this? Wouldn't it be great if I could just declare war on Medea right now? I'm gonna have to recall someone. I don't know if I'm able to do this, but I need to test it anyway. So I'm gonna recall this dude from Gedrosia, rather. There we go. Let's check our advisors. Okay, so we have we have 2 Teaspes, and we actually have one dude who is going to increase our manpower recovery speed as well as our recruitment time. I am very much into that. That is exactly what I need. So we're gaining 561 men a month. I'm not sure if that is before or after. Okay, so that is including our advisor. Excellent. Let's go to Persepolis and hire some citizens. So of course, that is going to increase our corruption. We're still sub 1, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I think actually we are paying a hell of a lot of maintenance. I'm just going to cancel corruption entirely. Oh, it's growing. I see. Due to war exhaustion. Okay, well, I suppose I have to counter it at the very least. To there. Is that going to do it? Yes, it is. +1. There we go. Okay, we have a lot of men. Too much cavalry, though. I'm going to actually get rid of 1 unit of regular cav. There we go. Hopefully that will deal with my... Okay, I still need 1 more unit of infantry. Okay, that should deal with our Good God, I'm just paying so much. I constantly need to be looting in order to counter, in order to keep our treasury full. How is it only 1,000 men are reaching... Okay, we're gonna go to the capital. Hopefully, that will help. Support independence from Lydia. Oh, here we go. Boom, they are way into it. Okay, can I declare war? Good relations, they are our liege. That will increase our war exhaustion. Huh, this is, not great. I wonder, though, if I can... Oh shit, I can actually make peace with Babylon because I have full autonomy, I assume. So that's going to piss off Medea as well as Sagartia, but I'm not too concerned about that. The problem here is, if I peace out of the war with Babylon and I begin to conquer Medea, that will weaken Medea. Babylon will take territory that I believe should otherwise belong to me. I cannot see the Medians winning this war. So it would be hopeless to rage against the Babylonian machine. Although, I mean, I have an army that rivals the Babylonians almost. I say that and then I look at the actual numbers and I go, ooh, maybe not. Okay, we're going to broker peace with the Babylonians. I definitely want Sidicus. Okay, well, already they're not... They're very much not into it because we have no war score. Okay, well, how about a white peace? No, Babylon is making gains. Relative strength of alliance. Can I suggest... I want to offer things. Here we go. Let me give you money. Let me give you all my money. God damn it. Well, that was a waste of time. We are stuck in the war with Babylon. I guess we have no choice but to throw our men at the Babylonians. Shit, we just need a lot of reinforcements. That's all. We're going to drain our manpower in order to raise an army that can rival that of the Babylonians, who are just stomping all over the Medians at the moment. Oh man, we've lost our feast already. God. Okay, we're going to unlock an idea group. We're going to increase our production efficiency and reduce our corruption. Oh god. Yes. That's very, very helpful. So now I can actually go turn this down until we're no longer poor. I still want a positive. There we go. Okay, we can adopt an idea group, and I don't know what would be more useful at the moment. Infantry ideas or cavalry ideas. I feel for RP purposes, we should go for cavalry, although offensive ideas would be pretty good too. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna go for cavalry ideas. There we go. Satrapies, we unlocked the cavalry idea group. And immediately we can buy raiders, which will increase our looting speed. I don't know if I am into that so much. I'm gonna hold on to the points to spend on military tech. That way we can increase our manpower eventually. It would also increase our morale, and as far as I'm aware, once we become ahead Okay, it actually gives us 0 bonuses. Oh, that's disappointing. You know what? I'm going to look at my estates very quickly. Or rather, my estates very quickly. Citizens increases morale, discipline, and possible citizen units. If I were to grant privileges, what will that get me? If loyalty is between 40 and 60%, yada yada. If above 60, morale increases, discipline, and possible citizen units increases. I don't know if that's so great. We don't need any of that, and we don't necessarily need any of that either. Well, can I recruit auxiliary Acadians? They will gain in 5 influence, but they will lose 5 loyalty, which is okay. They'll still be between 40 and 60. Start construction of 1 early Sparabara for 0% of the cost and 25% of the time. Okay, so that will give us 1 unit. It hardly seems worth it, but I need everything I can get at the moment. I'm going to recruit some Acadian auxiliaries who have arrived where? Did they just arrive in the capital? Persepolis, Pasargadae. I'm looking for... I don't know. I have absolutely no idea where they are. Okay. Oh, look. Olympic Games. Lovely. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the unit I recruited. Which I didn't ultimately need to recruit because I raised the auxiliaries. Oh, well. You know what I could use at this point? I could use some more skirmishers, though. What is our combat width? Let's see. Combat width of 21. So we only have 19 units in front. So my skirmishers aren't 100% efficient until I have more infantry, basically. Let's look at the navy situation. We have many Babylonian ships and Susianian ships. Well, let's finish our reinforcement and we will begin to... Oh god, Lydia has declared war on Medea. Lydia has accepted an offer to hire army of Aya from Colchis. Okay, it's a condottieri type situation. Media is just getting destroyed at the moment. And I almost wonder if we should just pop in there. It's an excellent time to get our independence. The only thing is it's severely going to injure my stability and my war exhaustion. In essence, we don't even really need to fight against the Medians, as long as they don't enter our lands. I can continue to loot the Susiani lands for gold. Maybe I can avoid battle. Oh, man. Okay, here's what we need to do first. Let's talk to them and send an insult. I need to ruin our relations. Can I threaten war? Oh god, a revolt. No, the democratic rebels have arisen. Oh, and they've immediately killed my Acadian auxiliaries. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. Well, we're gonna take out the Democrats in Persepolis. There's no point letting them stick around. Oh, rip, Acadians. We hardly knew ye. Oh no. What a rough life they've had. There we go. God damn. Goddamn Cyrus is just nuts. He's just put down that revolt fucking instantly. Oh, and here come the Zoroastrians as well. Oh, God. Well, there we go. That's the end of that revolt. We'll just have to deal with the Zoroastrians when they pop up. What the fuck? There are democratic rebels in the capital. I don't believe it. I fucking don't believe it. Okay, well, we're going to march into Suziani. Just to siege down the southern half at the very least, and I'm still hoping we can get them out of the war. Just give them Sagarsha, for the love of God. All they want is Sagarsha. They just want Arapsha. They want this one place. So many men, so many lives thrown away. Oh my God, look at this. I completely forgot. We are now technically at war with Lydia as well. Oh, good God. Good God, y'all. This is a pretty rough start to the campaign. Can I peace out of the Lydian War? No. Chuck Testa. Okay, well. I don't know what to say at this point. I am not very pleased with how this campaign has begun. That's for sure. Oh, God. Well, there's a battle here. It's 10,000 Babylonians just getting wiped off the face of the goddamn earth by Cyrus the Great, who now has a silver tongue. Is that correct? Oh my God, look at that. Nebuchadnezzar, the Chaldean, just lost many thousands of men. He does indeed have a silver tongue. That's excellent. That is exactly what we need. Okay, well, you know what? Since we have just wiped out thousands of Babylonians, let's wipe out thousands more. Can we avoid a river crossing? Please? I almost think I have to... How many men do the Oh my fucking God. The Lydians have brought so many men as well. I don't know. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Oh my God, look at that. We've just destroyed Nerglissar of Babylon as well. 17,000 men evaporated in a single moment. Basically, at this point, Kurash is a laser beam, and anywhere he points his fucking crazy eyes, men just disappear. You know what we should do? We should just go and besiege fucking Babylon. We should put a fucking end to this right away. I wonder if we could. Oh, man. This is like an A-team situation. You know, we're going behind enemy lines in order to... Okay, here we go. Let's invest in military tech. Boom. Yeah, shit. That's really disappointing. We don't get an ahead bonus. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go for Babylon. Maybe we can draw out a sizable army worth our time. Come on. Just... Oh, no. I completely forgot. Well, looks like we're marching back to Thospis. Oh, no. It's just so quickly going off the rails. I tell you what. I'm glad this is a short series because I do not foresee this lasting much longer. All of my hopes and dreams dashed upon the rocks. Oh. Democratic rebels, not my problem. I'm leaving. You know, at the beginning of the episode, I had mentioned that I wanted to be decisive in action. And again, here I am. I'm all over the place. I just need to defeat Suziani. You know, one vassal down. Maybe then we could begin to chip away at the Babylonians. I have no idea. If I could... What would it take to vassalize some of these guys? I don't know if I can, considering I myself am a vassal. Dynastic actions, relations. It would be alliance actions. It would be in here, would it not? Well, still, I want to increase relations with the Parthians, with some of these other tribes. Apparently, the Dahe would be into an alliance, which we have more than enough space for, correct? We still have 11 diplomatic relations available. How about Mazun? They would be into an alliance. I see no reason not to do that. That way we can control the Persian Sea. Although at some point I would have to conquer them, correct? Maybe I can integrate them as a vassal. Oh, the Medians getting kicked. Kicked around in Suziani. Royal marriage from Mazun, let's do that. Okay. Or are they... Okay, for a second I was concerned that they were... a vassal already, but they are not. Okay, here comes Kurash to wipe out... Oh, what has happened here? The war is over. It is a draw. Babylonian-Sagartian border war. Defenders' casualties, 131,000. Okay. Sagartian casualties, 0. This is actually Suziani. What in the fuck is going on here? I don't even understand what's going on. Suziani accepted peace from their former enemies. Medea, white peace, fine, wonderful. Battle of Thospis, you won. Okay, so Suziani has pieced out of the war. They're still an autonomous vassal. Can I just, like, declare war on them? Okay, unfortunately we have a truce. Okay, well, that is one vassal out. I guess we did our part. So now, well, the Babylonians are still quite powerful, but I'm fairly certain if I were to find their army in the field, I could wipe it out. But, you know, it's sort of like, where's Waldo? There's so many goddamn armies around. Okay, let's, god damn it. We are having issues with rebels. Let's put down this revolt. Maybe we can help out the Medians. Oh, no. Beautiful sculpture, thanks. Thanks for sculpting while we are in war. Years-long war. God damn. Well, the at least the Macedonians like the Medians. Someone has to, I suppose. Luckily for us, we are still gaining manpower. Alright, let's push against the enemies of Medea. You know what? Looking at the time, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you everyone for watching. Actually, before we end it, let's look at the Babylonian fleet. There are 5 heavy ships, 8 light. Oh, we might be able to do this, actually, if I gather all of my galleys. My heavy ships. And let's just throw everything we have aside from the transports. Let's throw everything we have at them. And let's... Well, no, you stay. Oh shit, there's actually 3 ships here. What is this? No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at the fact that it is 3 transports. Can my heavy ship take care of that? I don't know. Let's grab all of our galleys and put them here. Get them ready to attack. Let's leave out the transports. We'll put all of these guys here. Merge a fleet. Okay, they are actually sailing for this battle. Okay. I hope that our galleys aren't going to get wrecked here. Like, can they hold out until we arrive? Okay, so it is actually not an inland sea. Well, that was my mistake. I thought for sure it was, but obviously I'm thinking about other things. Oh, naval reform. We can reform the Navy, losing 100 Diplo power. Or we can stay on land. I think I am more than happy to stay on land at the moment, considering that the Babylonians are the only enemies of ours at the moment. Oh no, I did not mean to do this. Okay, come on. Let's just win this battle so we can end the episode. We're still losing. Right? We have many, many more ships than they do. And yet I think we're gonna lose this battle. Until we start sinking some, I guess. Good lord, how is it they're doing so well? Well, we're beginning to lose ships. Let's disengage. Go to Organa. And you know what? Let's see if we can get a admiral. Prexaspes, perhaps? Yahandid. Okay, Battle of Sinus Persicus. We lost all of our ships. No, we didn't. What the fuck? Why you always lying? What in the fucking world happened there? Okay, let's put the admiral in place. Let's repair our ships, and we will try to break this blockade. If we could break the Babylonian blockade and blockade them in turn, that would be great. Although, it's not like it's a big loss. They still have access to the Mediterranean. Good lord, look at them go, though. Fuck. Okay, guys, let's end it here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. The more feedback we get, the longer the series may go. Although, that's not really saying much considering how poorly it's going so far. Although we are doing fine, in a sense. We're having issues with rebels, but we're doing okay. Our overlord, though, not so much. Our hopes for the ultimate overtaking of the Median Empire, not so much. Those hopes have been dashed upon the rocks. Anyway, as always, my name is Incoherence. This has been Imperium Universalis. You guys are fucking awesome, and I will see you all later.